Oh, blessings, precious spirit.
Oh, thank you. Hi, Suzanne. Welcome. Hi, Aisha.
Hi, thank you. I was on mute. This is Suzanne.
All right, we'll give it for just a couple more minutes. I am camped out at Georgetown Lake in Montana, and you can see the mountains behind me, and I have a lake over here, and there's not any smoke right now, which is really wonderful. If those of you that have been in the West, yeah, we've had a month of major smoke. And the winds aren't good for the fires, but I was I'll just share while we're waiting for people to come on. I was driving down toward Hamilton, which is in the southwest corner of Montana, and there was a big fire there, and I got this aha thing from the angels about the fires. And maybe at the end today, if anybody'd like to stay on, we could do a little healing around the fires. But I really got that the fires are all this anger and dissension that are coming up, in our country, and then floods are really, like all these emotions, that the earth is releasing them in different ways, and the oh my gosh, like as I'm talking right now, so the elements are working. These are elemental things, right? And wow. So we can ask the elementals to help with that. We'll do that toward the end if that's okay. And we can add all of
Of
our
course.
prayers in to stop all of that. So I'm gonna make myself a note. Um, Hi Julia, welcome. Somebody on the phone, welcome. Okay, so today, oh my gosh. you know, I didn't know what we were going to cover, and I wrote in my email, if you're on my email list, that I didn't know what we were going to do, and I kept trying to think it, and finally I turned it over and asked, what is it you want me to do? And Mother Mary just wanted to come in, and I know it's healing with the angels, but Mother Mary's part of it for me, and her friends, the archangels, right? And so here's a little message she just gave for me just a few minutes ago. There's so much we're trying to give you, and you're trying to control it. Like you're here at this perfect time, in this perfect moment, at the perfect place to do God's will, to do with what you have in the moment. And not only like and I'm getting more as I talk, like not only like are they trying to give us, but it's all compiled in with all of our creations before. So we're here, we have to say it's perfect. Like everything that's come before has brought us to this place, because if we don't, everything's wrong, right? So we're here, and we cannot know how it will work out for everyone involved. The only thing you can do is trust and affirm. Trust that you're in the perfect place at this moment, being around and with the people that you are supposed to be around and with, doing the things that you're needing to do, and release all the ways in which we do not accept where we are, or that we're trying to control it. So this doesn't mean we don't want something different. It doesn't mean that we're not going to look forward to creating, a whole different, more beautiful future. It means that right now, everything's fine. Right now, I'm where I'm supposed to be. Right now, I may not understand why I'm here, but I'm here and I accept it. I have a perfect story about this. I sold my house in June, and I thought I would be like totally on the road traveling, going, I don't know where. I didn't really have a plan, but you know, not around Bozeman. And you know, like nothing was working out. I couldn't get on the road. So I'm on the Yellowstone River. Terrible place to be, right? Like it's not you know, people, hundreds of thousands of people go to the Yellowstone, right? But I was like, I want to be traveling. And finally one day I just went, oh my gosh, why am I fighting this? Why don't I just like say I'm right where I need to be? Things are happening as they should be happening in divine timing. I know I'm taken care of. I know it's all going to work out fine. And when I did that, it like released this whole thing for me, just, you know, thinking that like that I needed to change it, that it wasn't what I wanted to do. It wasn't my plan, even though I didn't even have a plan really, you know, and so many magical things have happened from my releasing it. You know, I just decided to let go visit a friend, go visit another friend. And I've had these magical moments with people just by doing what I'm guided to do. You know, I'm doing it. I'm here in the perfect place, doing the right thing. Guide me on what to do next. You know, where to go, what to see, what to say, if I'm to call somebody or look on a website or whatever it is, because we have to take action. And sometimes the action, as they're saying, is just letting go, total action. And then saying, guide me. I'm open. I'll receive it. And I'll do it. And I'll do it. So, and then being grateful, you know, being grateful for where you are, no matter what's going on anywhere. We're just talking about you here right now. You know, thank you, God, Mother Mary, angels, for making sure I have everything I need, that I am taken care of, that I'm being guided for the guidance on what to do next. And so they wanted me to talk about, yeah, there's a couple different ways to create, right? We can create with the will of God. We can create against the will of God, or just not even thinking about it. And this time right now, I'm just hearing is so important to put into practice all the things that we've been learning and doing for years, which is our own spiritual practice so that we can stay in peace and harmony with who we are, which is letting go of the need to know, letting go of thinking that we're going to control things, letting go of thinking everything's wrong, and trusting in whatever it is that's going to come about, because it's so large. It's so large that we have absolutely no way to know. We have no way to know what the outcome's going to be. And it will be different for every single person. Every single person, they're saying. And so we have a choice of what we're doing right now. And it's so important. They're stressing it's so important to stand in your strength and your faith and find ways to be at peace no matter what's going on in the world. And that is our job right now. Let there be peace, and let it begin with me. And I pulled this card from Mother Mary. I asked for a card for me, but then she's like, no, you should share this with everybody. It's called Devotion. And it says, I fully commit to my values, relationships, and God. And I'm clear about what to do next. So we commit to our values. What are our values? And those are the things we commit to. Anything else in our life, other people that we don't have to be with if they're negative, you know, we don't give it power. we commit to ourselves and our values. And I don't know, does anybody want to share a value, something that they value? Freedom, peace, joy? Anybody? Oh, there's something in the chat. I never read the chat. Oh, Suzanne, salamanders. You know, I don't know. I was talking about the elements. Maybe I didn't say that right. The elementals, health. Awesome, Lisa. Your value of health. So you can focus on your, your own health right now. So when I was talking about the elements, I should have said the elements are working with the earth. So fire, water, wind, earth types things. Okay. All right. Nobody else. All right. If you want to talk, please just unmute yourself and talk, because relationship. Yes. Right relationship.
Peace.
True
I don't know
relationship.
how to do it.
Alrighty, yes. What'd you say? Peace?
Peace. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know how to write it.
No, you're good. You're good. I'm sorry. I get into space and I have a hard time like reading the chat and watching the hands.
Yeah.
If you want to talk, just
Sorry.
raise your hand. No
How do I
worries.
put my hand down? So sorry. Oh,
That's
no.
okay.
I'm sorry.
No worries. I gotcha. Okay, we gotcha. Okay, grace, strength.
Gotcha. Got it.
So what they're saying is to just focus on this within ourselves. That's what we're to do right now. And then I said, okay, I studied A Course in Miracles for years. I don't know if you can see my book. It's like totally falling apart. But I opened it to a message for us. And if you have one and you want to go read more, you can read it. It's lesson 76 and 77. But 76. So the lesson is, I am under no laws but God's. So any laws that are created on earth, like it's talking about things that, the body needs medicine to heal. And, so these are big things. I've been watching a couple near-death experience things, which, people heal from without medication when they come back, because they've let go of whatever it is. So what this is saying, open to God's channels, the laws of time maybe. And then the next one is, I'm entitled to miracles. So I was just getting this deeper sense of when we let go, then we're entitled to miracles because of what you are. Because you are you're entitled to miracles. And so is everybody, and whatever a miracle is for you that you might need that's unexpected, that's what we're going to ask for today. And so many people pray to Mother Mary for miracles. And she's saying that, our hearts, really going in our hearts and focusing on the love that we have is so important. And then what we're going to do is we're going to open this channel within us so that our heart's love and from the mind of the heart can float up to our brains that give us the thoughts, so that we're going to, open that channel so that our lower basal energies can be cleansed through the heart and just float up to the mind. So that's what we're going to do. If there's anything that anybody wants to ask for, a couple people sent me things, so to ask for healing on, or opening with, or allowing for, go ahead and just, you could type it in at this moment or raise your hand and talk. But Mother Mary, for me, I guess I should talk about this. She came to me in a very powerful way for women. Many religions have seen her, you know, with tears and with yeah, something like that. And it wasn't that way with me. She came to me, her and her angelic helpers, and she came and said, I'm here to help women. I'm here to help women stand on their own feet. I'm here to help women overcome the eons of being used by men and controlled by men. And but what she wants us to know is that we're not to do it in a masculine way, it's more feminine way. So it's in being in our strength inside and not pushing it on anybody else, but standing within and then being able to say yes or no and respond to things from a very powerful place. And so that's how Mother Mary has come to me. Now she may come to you in a whole different way. You know, it's I believe that's true. You know, that very often we get what we need. And if that's not what you need, then maybe she'll come to you in a whole different way. But I do know that she comes and she's here to help us on earth. She's decided to stay to help us be more graceful, more loving, and to just overcome whatever it is that's in our path, because that's why we're here. No matter what's put in our path, we're here to overcome it. And that's our way. Okay, so healing for thinning hair. Well, of course. Who wants that, Suzanne? Okay. All right, and then we're going to add the earth on toward the end. So, does anybody have questions or comments or anything? You may have been like me. We just came through this, Lion's Gate portal or something. And I have just been, I think Aisha, yeah, I have just been so tired the last few days, like just wiped out, you know? And so giving myself as much time as I can to just relax and be down. And yeah, what were you going to say, Aisha?
Well, I was just saying that I'm still wiped out from all the work that we did. You know, I'm just, my body is exhausted. My mind is fine. I'm at peace. I feel everything is fine, but my body wants to sleep all the time. So I'm just, you know, allowing it to do that. But it was wonderful work, and you know, everything seems different to me, but I would like to be able to get up and walk around.
And you will.
I'm literally.
You will.
I'm
Aisha and I
literally
did
sitting.
some. Yeah, we did some very deep work this last week, and her body is, and mine, I think, because it was me too. You know, just catching up to where we went. So, yes, going from 3D to 5D, probably. Yes, the Ascension 8-8 portal. You know, that's another thing they were saying. I didn't write things down. It's like, we're here. We're here. It's not in the future. It's not coming down the pike. We're here. We've arrived, but we have to be and have our thoughts and our minds and all parts of us integrated so that we're here on this earth right now. And we're not buying into any of the stuff that is in the lower dimensions. We're not buying into it. It might be there, but yes, we're here right now. And that's all part of being right where I'm supposed to be, right? Because you may be being cleansed or being challenged to let go of old things that maybe don't serve any longer. And And you won't know that until the future, you know, but we want it to be easy. We want it to be graceful. And that's what we're going to ask Mother Mary. To remove the fear and be open to whatever comes. Not forcing things, go with you. Flow. Yes, Suzanne. Wonderful. Gail, letting go of the old paradigm, trusting you'll be taken care of. Absolutely. Because that is the old paradigm. The old paradigm is we have to work hard. We have to overcome. We have to, you know, like push. And that doesn't work now. We got to let go and allow and say, okay, what do I do now? Tap into our truth and our guidance. Yes. Go with the flow of divine. Okay. Awesome. All right. I'm going to mute everybody just so when I'm doing this. Thank you all. So glad you're here. So I want to ask Archangel Michael to send down a pillar of light around each one of us. And to fill that pillar of light with whatever frequency, color, energy it is that you need during this time together, this time of letting go and bringing in and allowing. And I want to ask him to cut us away from the collective consciousness, cut us away from that old 3D, anything that no longer serves us or that isn't ours, to cut it away, vacuum it out. He uses tools. Prepare us, prepare our bodies, our minds, our energy field for whatever healing we can receive tonight. And I want to ask him to send down a pillar of light. You can have him send it around the room you're in or the home you're in, or to put a geometric figure around the apartment you're in. And I want to ask him to vacuum out and clear away anything that no longer serves you in that space. Any old energies, to cleanse all of the furniture and belongings, to cleanse the home and the walls, to put a filter on the water as it comes in, and on the air conditioned system if you have that, and on the windows, and on your TV and your radio. That there's no ways within this space that you're being controlled or manipulated. And just place your hand on your heart and thank this space. If it's your home that you're in, thank it for housing you or keeping you safe and dry and warm and cool. If you feel it's beautiful, thank it for that. And anything else that comes to mind. Just ask him for one more time to cut out any energetic interferences into your space or to you in any way, shape, or form. I want to ask Archangel Raphael to heal the effects of any energetic experiences you've had throughout all time, space, and dimensions in any way, shapes, or forms that were manipulative or controlling or hurtful. I want to ask Archangel Zadkiel and the Violet Flame Angels to just burn the violet flame through all those situations and all the ways, transmuting it to the frequency of love and acceptance, understanding. I want to ask Mother Mary to come and be with us tonight, each one of us. To let us know how she's there with you in some way, and just in your mind thanking her for being there, thanking her for coming. I want to ask her maybe to hold you, to comfort you in some way. To help you, give you a message, maybe help you know something. I want to ask Mother Mary and Archangel Raphael to open your heart, to open your heart to be able to receive the heart's messages. If there's walls that need to be broken down, that they get broken down. Any barriers to remove that you no longer need. Any hurts to be healed. Any brokenness repaired. Any grief repaired, removed, healed. Any ways, and to remove any ways in which you've taken on the weight of the world. Just lifting them from you. Or to remove any thoughts in the mind that aren't yours or that no longer serve you. I ask Mother Mary and Archangel Raphael to remove any ways of that you may have that no longer serve you, of ways of controlling people or manipulation in any way, shape, or form, and to heal anything from the past, ways that you have been manipulated or controlled throughout all time, space, and dimensions. And if there's anything that keeps you from hearing this inner voice, your inner guidance, your inner guru, I'm hearing, I want to ask them to clear that, to repair it, to clear the effects. I want to ask Archangel Metatron to send down our crystal cord down from heaven, down through our crown chakra, through all of our chakras, down to the crystalline center of the earth. And as he does, aligning each chakra, connecting us fully, heaven and earth. I want to ask him if there's anything in any chakra or in your auric field that would keep you from creating a connection from your heart mind to your mind. I want to ask that that be uncreated and destroyed this moment. And heal all the effects that's had on you through all time, space, and dimensions. I want to ask Mother Mary, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Raphael to either create or strengthen your connection from your root chakra to your heart, up through all of your chakras. I want to ask them to activate your heart mind in some way for you, that or give you something if you need it, or open it or activate it. And as the energy from the lower chakras comes up, it's totally cleansed by this heart mind. Aligning that heart mind, if it's not already, aligning it with your highest potential, the will of God, the rightness of divine timing. And then I want to ask them to create, clear, or strengthen a connection from your heart mind up to your brain, where your thoughts come. Creating it, strengthening it, or clearing it. So that your will is cleansed through your heart, turned into divine will, and comes up to your mind. You're fully aligned with God's will, with miracles, with healing. You're making those connections. They're asking me to ask the same for the earth, so I'm going to do that really quick. And ask that these connections for the earth are made also with the earth's chakras, heart and mind. Now take a moment, and Mother Mary's still with you. I want to ask her to make sure you know that, feel that, are aware. And ask her right now for healing of anything else that you might have. It might be for you or somebody else, she's saying. Asking her to help you with whatever it is you need. Knowing that she will align it with the will of God, and that there's so much help at her disposal. Asking her to give you the gift of grace. Grace in your relationships, no matter what they are. Grace in your words, your actions, your thoughts. I want to ask Mother Mary and her angelic helpers, whoever can help, to help the earth to release all that we humans energetically put on it. I want to ask them to help the element spirits of fire and water and air and earth to come into balance and harmony. To remove whatever keeps them from that. To help us, all humans, all beings on this planet, all beings, come into harmony. Harmony with each other, harmony with the universe. And they're saying I want to ask for a special dispensation of angels to help bring about truth to people, to bring up truth of situations, to help us know the truth as it is behind what's happening. To go to our media channels, our social medias, our newspapers and governments. And if there's anything, then go back to this heart-mind connection, see if it's still there. See if energy or ideas are just floating up. Doesn't even have to be an idea, maybe just an energy. And I'm hearing that could be a healing energy from your heart to your mind. Healing all that we've thought we've known, or ways in which we thought incorrectly or negatively. Or just things that didn't serve us. And if there's some guidance that you need, just go inward and ask it now. What do I need to do next? What do I need to do tonight or tomorrow? And you can also give it over to Mother Mary. Say, let me know when I wake up in the morning what to do, where to go, what to say. Guide me, stay with me, comfort me tonight. Help me know this love that needs nothing from me, really, other than asking, allowing. And if you want to stay in this space, you can just sign out. If you'd like to share, I'd love to hear if there's anything else you want to ask for or get clarity on or anything, you can ask that now. You just need to unmute yourself. Speak. Take your time opening your eyes. Allowing yourself, if you feel heavy, to not move very fast. That's your body's way of soaking up this energy. Allowing your mind to be clear if it is. Maybe nothing's coming. So just allowing for that. I want to thank Mother Mary, the Archangels, Raphael, Michael, Metatron, Zachiel, the Angels of Truth, the Earth, the Nature Spirits, actually the elements, I'll get it right, of fire and water, and air. Because we can ask the nature spirits to help and step in there. All of you, thank you for being here. Does anybody have anything to share? Any message you got? Any ideas that came? Any gift that you received? How you feel? Anything? More at peace? Lighter? Be easy with yourselves. Yeah. Don't rush into things. Just allow what comes tonight. If you can, do what you need to do to take care of you. I see I've got the sun setting right in my eyeballs here. Oh, yeah. Oh, Suzanne, thank you, Misty and Archangels and others. May everyone have a blessed evening. Resonated, Donnie, thank you. Blessing, thank you, Gail. Thank you, everybody. So appreciate you being here. It gives me an opportunity to do this and to be this and bring it through. So it's a big thing. Oh, Violet, thanks for being here. Thank you. Okay. Well, if nobody has anything to share, I'm going to sign off. I hope to see you next week. If you want to email me, feel free. And thanks again.
Blessings.
Oh,
Oh, thank you,
love
thank
you
you,
all.
thank you.
Thank you.
Blessings, blessings,
All right. Or see
blessings.
you next month, I should say. Sorry, I'm kind of still in that
Can't
space.
wait. Look forward.
All right. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Loving light, beautiful. Loving light. That was awesome.
Thank you.
Get the recording. I don't know how to
Oh.
do it.
I'll send it to you if you want it.
Oh,